What is due diligence? A due diligence is a specific consulting project where you aim to answer two questions. The first one is basically, does the company that potential investor wants to buy has a business model or a constant way to look for it, produce it? And the second question is how much the company is worth. Since the buyer has to put some money on the table, he would like to know not only whether the business is sustainable, but also how much it makes sense to pay for it. Usually this sort of a consulting project, a due diligence, is ordered by private equity, venture capital, or strategic investors. Sometimes you come across something which is called vendor due diligence, where the customer is actually the current owner that wants to prepare such due diligence for potential buyers. In order to answer those two questions we've got here, you have to produce during the commercial due diligence two main products. So first of all, overview of the business model, the market, competition and trends, and to say whether it is a winning model or not. And the second thing is the financial model that shows or even forecasts to some extent the value of the business. This enables the buyer to make a decision whether the target company is worth buying or not. To produce those two end products, you have to gather and digest a huge amount of data. So first of all, you have to get internal data from the target company, then a lot of data on competitors, also data from experts and some independently gathered data that we're going to talk about in details later on. This creates a data set that will be the basis for the overview of the business model and the financial model that you have to create. In the next lectures, I'll talk about the components of a due diligence, the timing, and the steps you have to take to deliver it to the customer.